Good morning, everyone. I wanted to continue reading Danny Bundy and the Search for the Butterfly. We're on Chapter 8. I'm glad Lady Sue came to the rescue, Bernie, Danny said. I wouldn't want to go on looking for a butterfly by myself. So he's really looking for a butterfly, Lady Sue said, surprised. Bernie, this kid's off his rocker. Didn't you tell him it's no use at all? I see a few early butterflies every year, Bernie argued. Come on, Sue, he's a good kid. Besides, you want to pass up a chance for a nice road trip? Lady Sue looked Danny up and down. Oh, all right, she said. There's no butterflies now, but it might be good to take a walk together and see what we can see. Bernie smiled at her. That's the spirit, old girl. Let's go for a walk and see what we can see. You can look from above, and I can look from down here. Together we're bound to see something. So Lady Sue ran up a tree to keep watch from above, and when Bernie was once again seated on Danny's right shoulder, the three of them set out to look for butterflies. Danny, Bernie, and Lady Sue searched high. They searched low, but even surrounded by the magic forest, they saw no butterflies. There were a few large moths that caused Danny to jump with excitement before he realized, and served as a nice snack for Bernie when they flew too close. After a while, Danny noticed he was getting hungry too. He decided to stop to have lunch. He pulled out his peanut butter sandwich and chips. He shared them with Lady Sue, who happened to love peanuts. There they are eating. But Bernie gave a disgusted yuck. He didn't want any of Danny's lunch. Instead, he looked around at the base of the stump they were seated at and dug up a colony of fat, juicy grubs. Eureka, he cried. He ate his fill, then slowly crawled back to the group, where he settled in for a short nap. Bernie, Danny whispered to his friend. Without opening his eyes, Bernie answered, Yeah, kid. Was Lady Sue the friend you were hoping to meet when we started? Bernie yawned. Why, no, kid. Finding Sue was great, but I was thinking about someone else altogether. I wanted to meet up with Fanastasia, the fairy. Fairy? Danny exclaimed. He couldn't believe it. Quiet down, kid, Bernie chuckled. Yeah, a fairy. You don't doubt me now, not after all we've seen? He doesn't believe in fairies, Lady Sue said. He doesn't believe in fairies? They're real enough out here, Danny. And they are powerful friends when you're in need. 2 winters ago, Fanastasia came to me when I didn't have enough food for my kids and me to make it through the winter. She showed me where a squirrel that had died years before had stored a mountain of nuts, and she saved us all. Bernie opened one lazy eye and said, Yeah, she did indeed. Danny shook his head in wonder. Gee, I sure hope we get to see a fairy before I have to go home. He turned back to Lady Sue and their lunch, leaving Bernie to rest until it was time to move on. So that's Chapter 8, and we'll read Chapter 9 tomorrow. Take care, everyone.